Hello everybody. Always a rough start because it's really hard to tell when it's started recording, because I can only tell that really if I've got it on windowed mode, and I usually record on full screen mode. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually on a character from 2 videos ago. This is once again my Sylvari Thief, Nocturna Seaworth. She's now level 59. She's a little further indoor level this time because I had a couple of those experience things, which I do usually use on all my sub-80s. I say the tomes that give you whole levels for the next tune that I want to get to 80, but I do use the experience scrolls on everybody who is below 80. But anyway, besides, that's probably helpful in this case because, as you know, I never ever actually get the whole way to the end of the level usually, and today I'm sure is no exception. I will probably get cut off very early again, but if there's a slight chance I can get to the end of the level, I'm going to have to hit record and try it. Anyway, yeah, she is a level 59 thief. Now, that may not sound too special. However, when I first tried playing a thief, the highest I ever got her, before deleting her, was level 26. So, if she actually makes it to level 60, that is monumental, because I really don't like thieves, and this is the highest I've ever had any thief ever, because like I said, I deleted my first one at level 26. But anyway, I've been trying really hard. My current 3 thieves are almost level 60. Like this one, if she actually levels this time, she will be level 60. Now, she is in the same place as the last video. Not the same place she was in, but the same place my last character was in my last video. She is mapping Brisban WIldlands. My Norn Thief just finished Brisban WIldlands. My Norn Guardian from the last video is in the middle of Brisban WIldlands. And this one only has 5 things left, I believe, before she's done. So, thank you for getting in my shot, Mr. Charman. But anyway, so yeah, she's almost done with Brisban, so hopefully I'll get finished mapping Brisban, if not get to the actual level, but I really doubt it, because I honestly don't think I have much time at all today, but I figured if I do have time and I didn't hit record, I'd probably just be annoyed. And, in the last video, the sound was very staticky. Now, I'm hoping I have fixed that. I'm hoping it was just the microphone cord got caught on the desk or something and pulled itself loose, so it was recording staticky, because the one other recording I had that was kind of staticky, it was way too staticky to even hear, so I had to scrap it, but it was because the microphone cord was loose. So I'm hoping that's what the problem is this time. And as I've said before, when I've played thieves before, and even on my last video, I really don't like melee, but thieves kill way too slow at range, so I usually try to endure melee on Thief, which is probably a reason why I don't like Thief, because I don't like melee. Now, I know that, the very last POI my other character needed was Tangled Root Outpost, and she had to do the Jungle Tendril event just to get to it. So I'm hoping we don't have a repeat of that, because that event is really annoying, especially if nobody else is there, and being on a thief is not going to help at all. I think the sound is lagging or something. I'm hearing fight noises after the guy's dead. It's a little weird. So you can't hear that, but it's a little weird. And I've actually been toying with this one idea for videos, as I've been watching other people's videos. Gave me an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to go through with it, because it's probably going to be torturous. I have one tune who is world complete. That is my human ranger. And every time I'm on her, I find myself trying to figure out what to do with her. Because she usually doesn't have the proper mats to level her crafting, because she's at the point now where she needs lots of ectos. That's where most of my crafters are, so they're all just kind of stuck right now, because they need lots of ectos to level, and I don't have lots of ectos, because I usually hoard all of my rares and exotics so that alts can use them. So I don't have very many actives. And so I can't just have her craft most of the time. Like have her craft, but it wouldn't give her any points and wouldn't really accomplish much. So I always find myself trying to figure out what to do with that particular character. And I've been looking at the achievements, and almost every single achievement that I still have to get, almost every one, involves something that I hate. Like jumping puzzles, or dungeons, or dry top, or silver wastes. Just stuff that I really do not enjoy at all. And that's why I don't have those achievements. So I was thinking of maybe trying to test myself, torture myself, I guess some would say, by doing a series with that particular character called Achievements from Hell. And each time I record with her, she's only been like 2 videos I think, but each time I record with her, I would force myself to try to accomplish some achievement that I absolutely hate. Now, I could run into some difficulties if I run into achievements that require a party, because then I'd have to probably pug, because there probably wouldn't be enough people on at that particular time. And plus, I don't even imagine that I could stand trying to talk while being in a dungeon, just be swearing and screaming the whole time. Well, a waypoint, or wait till I can waypoint, because I'll be dead. But anyway, it might be difficult, because when I'm recording, if I get to the stupid dungeon achievements, dungeons that I hate with passion, indescribable passion, indescribable, whatever, yeah. Anyway, I would have to use a pug, and the only thing worse than dungeons in general is dungeoning with a pug. And yeah, and if I'm trying to record on top of that, it'll be really awful, really horrible, really, really bad. Because dungeons are already horrible even when you're with friends, because dungeons are horrible. And yeah, so that would be interesting. I don't know. I'm just talking about like the dungeons, because there's a bunch of achievements that I really don't want to do. Because if I do those, it'll give that character something to do, but it'll basically be torturous and horrible for me, because there's a reason I don't have those achievements. It's because I hate the things that you should do for those achievements. And that's just about all the achievements I have left on her, is stuff that I really, really, really do not want to do at all. So, it would be definitely a test. I don't know, there would be so much rage in those videos that I don't know if anybody would be able to stand it. I mean, I think it's hilarious when people rage in videos, but, you know, I don't know. I had somebody make a comment about me complaining in the video. I'm like, yeah, that was the point. I was doing something I hated. That was when I was doing the portal hunt. So yeah, I'm gonna complain because I'm being forced to grind for the same item. And if I like that, I'd be playing WoW. Thank you. But anyway, so yeah, that was just a thought I had about doing, just when I'm on that particular tune, doing an Achievements from Hell video. Because every achievement that she still needs is pretty much horrible. And that's why she doesn't have them. But she's world complete, so she has nothing else to do. We still have no idea when Heart of Thorns is coming out. And if it's true that the first biome you have to encounter in every new map is a jumping puzzle, then I probably won't be able to do anything in Heart of Thorns anyway, because I can't do jumping puzzles. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a thought I had about what to do with my World Complete toon, because I usually have nothing to do with her. Like, last time I played her, I tortured myself a bit anyway. I did, the part of the living world that she had stopped at, which was, I think, by far the worst part of living world ever. And the sole reason for that is because it's a hidden arcana part, okay? Not only was it a really long instance, but, I mean, I wouldn't really have a problem if it was a really long instance. If it was just that, I wouldn't really have a problem. I don't mind long instances as long as I don't get disconnected or anything. It's fine. But in Hidden Arcana, if you haven't done it, it's basically a series of really horrible boss fights. Really, 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 really horrible boss fights. Where, there's some super trick to how to defeat the boss, and you basically spend the whole time dying until you finally get so fed up you look it up on Wiki to figure out how to do it. And then, even after you've looked it up on Wiki, it still sucks. Because, when I did it the last time on her, I actually, that's what I was saying, I actually had her go and do the next part of the story, which was Hidden Arcana, which is where she stopped, because I knew it was horrible and I didn't want to have to do it solo again. But I went and had her do Hidden Arcana, and it was so horrible. Even the second time, it was freaking horrible. The first few fights went a little smoother the second time, but, the last fight, I think, went even worse than it did when I did it on my neck, and it went pretty bad when I did it on my neck. So, I mean, literally, I spent the last half hour with her fighting in her underwear, because all of her armor was broken, and of course, she was one of the only toons that didn't have a repair canister on her for some reason. All her armor was broken. I spent half an hour fighting this guy. Don't know why I'm not healing. But, I spent half an hour fighting this guy, and he literally, for the last 25 minutes of that half hour that she was in her underwear fighting him, he had no health, but he just would not die. He would not freaking die. So she's in her underwear fighting him for half an hour. He's got no health. He would not die. He refused to die, no matter what I did, no matter what tactic I used. It was just god-awful. And, yeah, I knew it was going to be bad, but it was so bad. It was just horrible bad. And, like I said, she had nothing to do, so I decided to be stupid and try to make her do an instance that I knew was awful, because I said I wasn't going to solo anything again on Living World, but it's been like 3 months now since I was supposedly going to do Living World with other people, and our schedules just have not worked at all. It's like they only log on when I'm about to log off, etc. So our schedules have not worked at all, and she had nothing to do. So I said, okay, fine, I've done Hidden Arcana once. It won't be as bad this time, right? It'll be a little better this time, right? Even though it's horrible, it'll be a little better. Stop talking to me. I'm trying to mind. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, the first few fights went slightly better, although the game did get buggy in the middle of the fight with the guy that you gotta get the fragile stuff for. The first time they used that stupid trick. It went buggy, and my character kept running in one direction, even when I wasn't doing anything with her, and she would do that, and I couldn't, no matter what I hit, she wouldn't stop running in that direction, including, like, into bosses and off of cliffs. But I found one way to fix that, and if I make her sit, even though it was in the middle of a boss fight, I told her to sit, and I guess that resets the animation or something, so it fixed that. But yeah, the other fights were slightly less horrible this time, but the last one was even worse, I think. Even worse. It was just so bad. But anyway, there's like all kinds of noise going on the porch. I think it's a cat, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the whole point of this rant and this ramble is that my world complete character has nothing to do. I got so desperate I told her to do Hidden Arcana, which is absolutely horrible. I mean, I finally got through the last part of Living World on my neck, though. She died 6 times, but she got through it. That's what I was talking about before with all the AoE. It's absolutely horrible. I cannot deal with AoE. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But, it was in the last part of Living World is nothing but AoE, and it's awful. But, even that's not as bad as Hidden Arcana, I don't think. So because my world complete tune never has anything to do, I told her to do the worst part of Living World ever, which is Hidden Arcana. And, yeah. She died 17 freaking times during that. Not counting the one time when I just, for the heck of it, told her to dance in front of Abaddon. Oh, this is bad. Okay. This is a thief. She cannot deal with this crap, and none of her powers are working when I click them. That's nice. But anyway, so yeah. The whole point was, I was thinking about making a series of videos with her. Just, doing horrible, horrible achievements that I absolutely hate, loathe, and despise. Because she has nothing else to do. And even when the new expansion comes out, whenever the heck that's going to be, if it's all jumping puzzles to get anywhere in the new world, I won't be able to do any of it anyway, so she still won't have anything to do. And so, yeah. I mean, yeah, she could do the mastery stuff, but the mastery I've heard about is like stuff specific to the new area, and if the new areas require you to do jumping puzzles to get anywhere, I'm really not going to be able to do them anyway, so there's no point in me doing masteries either if they're all related to the new area, which I can't get to. But anyway, yeah, so she's really not going to have anything to do, I don't think. Because, like I said, if it's all jumping puzzles in the new maps, I won't be able to do anything with any of the new maps, so she still won't have anything to do. So that leads me back to my original point. I was amazed I got through that. But anyway, about making just a series of achievements from hell that I don't know. Like the soloable ones will be torture, but the dungeon ones, those will be even worse, because I'll have to pug it, and I'll be trying to record during my worst nightmare, which is a dungeon. Any dungeon anywhere is a worst nightmare for me. So, I don't know. Look, I'm complaining again. Yeah, bring on the dislikes. I'm sorry, but I do not like dungeons. I do not like jumping puzzles. You know, everybody else on the planet just loves them to bits. Hey, she's got a Game of Thrones-ish name, Nymeria. So we'll invite her to the guild. One person on. Okay, I forgot to set myself away. So, I always forget to do that, to set myself away, because usually there's nobody on during the times I'm recording, or else they're all away or not repping or whatever. So when somebody's actually on when I'm recording, I usually don't even notice, because I'm used to them not being on. Okay, how many mule freaks are there? Seriously. Yes, and I take a supreme pleasure in having my Sylvari beat the crap out of an Ashura. Finished Living World if you don't know why. But anyway, Ashuras are evil. Evil, evil, evil. And everybody's saying the Sylvaris are evil. Trust me, the Ashuras are very evil. But anyway, Seriously, there's so much noise going on outside. I think it's the cat that's on the porch. But I honestly don't know, because that's a whole lot of noise going on. I didn't hear any cars pull in, so nobody should be walking across the porch right now. But anyway. So, as I was saying, I do not like dungeons or jumping puzzles. And if you give me a dislike because you do, it's just kind of silly. It's like, oh, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion that's different than yours? Or you're going to give me a dislike? Is that it? I think you need to look up the definition of opinion. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. The only negative comment I've got is, wow, you complained for the whole video. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm being forced to grind in a game that has stated that they don't want it to feel like nothing but a grind fest like other MMOs, aka WoW. And then, oh, guess what? You have to grind for this before it disappears. So, oh yeah, we said it wasn't going to be a grind fest, but have fun with the grind fest. That's what the portal hunt was like, thank you. So yes, I complained about it because it goes against things I have always liked about this game, which is that it wasn't all grindy. You didn't have to sit there and fight the same things for days, weeks, and months on end just for one stupid item. That's what I liked about it. So, yes, I'm going to complain when they change it so it's that way. See, it's really hard for me to pay attention to chat when I'm, like, recording, because I'm busy talking, not looking at chat. So anyway, that mow it, you're getting in my face. You know what? You freaking mow it. You just piss me off. It's like, you're always around, you get hit by AoE, and then you attack me. Stop standing next to other mobs then, if you don't want to get hit by AoE, you stupid bird. Okay, anyway, I guess I have to go this way, don't I? Like I said, very bad at navigating. So anyway. I think this might be her last heart. She's either got 1 or 2 hearts left. So this could be the last one. But yeah. So see, I can't have 2 conversations at once. My brain doesn't function in 2 conversations at once. But anyway, yeah, so I hate dungeons and I hate jumping puzzles, and I don't know if me saying that is the reason people are giving me dislikes. But like I said, it's kind of stupid. Look, I'm voicing another opinion. If you give somebody a dislike just because they have a different opinion than you, it's like saying, oh no, you must agree with me or else you will be punished. It's just kind of silly. Revive and escort allies to the southern spy camp, slay hostile forces and destroy enemy. Sounds annoying. Okay. What the hell? Stop just spawning behind me. What is that? I don't even know what the heck that was about. I didn't get any credit for it anyway. Didn't it say slay hostile forces? So why didn't I get any credit for that? That's what I want to know. So apparently the golem didn't count as a hostile force. Okay. It says revive. There's so many dead people over here, I could just do that all freaking day. I think I got combat healer in just like the first couple of weeks I was playing this game, honestly. Those stupid mines where you can't get near them without getting crippled. So anyway, yeah, this is Vandal's Claim. This is the part you want. But anyway, yeah, this is the part next to Silver Wastes. See, I switched to my guns because you can't get near those bandit mines, and then I get 2 bandits up in my face. Not cool. Oh, goody, an event 2. Game, you do realize I'm a thief. You can't throw this many mobs at me. It would just be bad. But anyway. I usually don't use ranged with my thief, because she's too slow killing at range. Wow, you're easily fooled. Go invisible for 1 second and you start walking away. What are you standing in the middle of, Psycho? I haven't seen that before. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. I'm sure I'll get more dislikes for this one, too. Because I have a different opinion. Can't have that. No. But yeah, I don't know what to do with my World Complete character, honestly. That's why I'm pondering this Achievements from Hell thing. Just to show how horrible most of the achievements I have left are. Also, another thing I've been toying with lately is, I've discovered that everybody else seems to use, some gaming mouse with 1,000,000 buttons, and I don't. So, maybe that's the reason. Where'd you come from? Maybe that's the reason why everybody thinks the game's too easy. Because they're using a gaming mouse instead of the normal mouse and keyboard that I've been using for 2 years now. So maybe that's why everybody else thinks the game's too easy. I don't know. But for the first year that I played it, I had like 10 or less FPS. Jesus. These stupid friggin' Psymoths, too. But yeah. First of all, for the first year that I played, I had 10 or less FPS. And I've always used a regular mouse. Always. So, maybe that's why everybody else thinks the game is too easy. Because they're playing it way differently than me. And I've seen just the difference FPS can make. And yeah, it's pretty significant. I literally could not do hardly anything well at all when I had 10 or less FPS. And on top of that, I'm using a different mouse than everybody else apparently. So I would just like to say to all the people that think the game needs to be harder, play it with less than 10 FPS and use a real mouse. And then tell me if you still think the game is easy. Here ends this public service announcement. But, I mean, now I fixed the FPS problem. I don't even know why I'm rezzing this guy. Normally I res everybody, but there's just so many dead ones here. It's just ridiculously stupid. Alright, and I think I'm about to get interrupted too. Might be the neighbors, I don't know. Need a second to figure out if people are here or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting cut off here. So, wasn't a very long video. Mostly me complaining. But, hey, that's what I do. If you don't like it, I'm sure you'll tell me, right? Anyway, bye all. Okay, so I guess that was just the neighbors getting home. So here I am, back again. I don't know. It's so hard to hear around here. It really is. There's all kinds of noise going on the porch. So I can't really tell what's going on outside. And when the neighbors drive past, it sounds like they're coming in the driveway. But anyway. So, here I am back again, because I'm sure you haven't heard enough of me complaining yet, right? Now, the only thing you missed is I went and got that waypoint that I was heading towards at the end of the last video. So now I've gotten that. So that's about all you've missed. So anyway, this video will probably be really short as well. So, even shorter than the last one. I hate not being able to tell when I'm about to get interrupted or not. Unexplored part of the map? I seriously doubt it. I mean, yeah, there's all these portals and crap. Oh, look, everybody's just running past the mobs. That's nice. Well, I ain't gonna sit here and fight them all if you're just running past. But anyway. So yeah, this is the part goes to Silver Wastes, which I definitely won't be going to. Okay, so I explored part of the map, and there ain't nothing but a wall there. See, like I said, I doubt it. Oh, I gotta go the whole way around. Yeah, I'll only get killed 50 times, I'm sure. And I really do not want to deal with these stupid tendrils either. They're kind of annoying. I usually don't ignore mobs, but those tendrils are horrible. I have to deal with them enough when I'm doing, like, Living World and crap. But anyway. I hate the stupid condition remover that these have. It is the biggest joke ever. It only removes 3 conditions. And plus it moves you. Yes, I'm ignoring the tendrils. I don't care. I'm just annoyed. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to edit these videos together or not, because I've never had to do that. I've seen other people do that, but I don't know what program they use. So, yes, I'm ignoring mobs now. But I'm just very distracted thinking, okay, am I going to be able to put these videos together? Or am I going to have to actually make this a 2-part video? I forgot she didn't have her. You stupid little... Do not attack me and then run away. If you're going to attack me, then finish the freaking fight. Okay, anyway. Yeah. I'd rather put them together, but I honestly don't know if I can do that. I honestly do not know. Because I've never tried to do that. So I might just have to make it a part 1 and part 2 thing. Which would be overly annoying. But I don't know. Probably shouldn't have even tried to continue recording, because I really probably don't have any time left. Oh my god, what is all this BS up here? My unexplored part of the map is in that direction, is it not? Yes, it is. And there's 1,050,000 mobs between here and there. This looks like I'm in the freaking story instance. That's how many mobs there are, and I'm not in the story instance. The story instance takes place here. It's not that fun either, but compared to Hidden Arcana, it's a walk in the park. Look at that. Make up a turret right where he's standing. I hate that freaking thing when it does that. Okay, anyway. Hey, look, there's somebody else. Man, my buff wore off again. These buffs are lame, I tell you. They only last 2 seconds. Can't stand here too long and look at my bag either. But anyway. Another thing I forgot. In the first part of this video, I always forget to do this because I figure nobody would want to talk to me anyway. But if you do want to talk to me in the game, it's Nocturna.7689. I should start annotating that, honestly, in the videos. But I don't know. I'm still trying to debate on whether or not I'm going to have to, like, put this in 2 parts. 'Cause there may be a way to edit the 2 videos together, but I've never tried doing that. Which is another reason why I really, really, really hate getting interrupted. Because it leads to problems like that. But anyway. Why do they keep putting all these stupid harvesting nodes in bandit camps? It's a bit annoying. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to have to kill 30 bandits. But they put 400 nodes in here. And you know me and harvesting. Yes, I've lost all my energy and motivation having to, like, cut off the video because I think people are here and then they're not and whatever. Where is this idiot that's shooting at me? Freaking trees in my way. Hey. Getting really fed up with you and your crap. So knock it off. See, I have an engineer. I know you can only do that pushback once, and then you gotta wait for it to come off a cooldown. So, ha ha ha. But anyway, it's odd. I'm usually not on the receiving end of pushbacks because I'm usually only on ranged characters. Another part of the map that's kind of annoying. There's like 8 million ore nodes. And you either have to walk around for 3 hours to figure out a safe way down, or you get killed trying to jump down to get them. Those are your 2 choices. Kind of unpleasant. Now, can I make that jump? Okay, anyway. Oh goody, let's aggro the vet. At least I've got another person here. Normally, I don't care about vets, but on thieves, vets are a risky prospect. Alright, let's see. Now, is that on the other side or this side? I'm not talking about the one down below. Yep, they're both down below. Okay. This whole thing is about trying to figure out where you can jump and not die. Because if you just jump from the top of this stupid thing, you're most likely going to die. And if you land on a hyena, that's added fun. And did I mention I hate the condition remover for thieves? My human thief uses the human one. But since she's not a human, she doesn't have the option of using a decent condition remover. It's not one that I've found. And there might be another condition remover. And must you scream when you get crippled? Seriously. But anyway. See, that one removes conditions, but you have to have nearby allies, it says. It removes a condition for each nearby ally. Well, what if you're by yourself? Does that mean it's not going to remove anything? I don't know. I don't play thieves enough to know. Or care, because I hate thieves. But anyway, I mean, at higher levels, they've annoyed me slightly less, but still, every time I'm on my thief, I miss my other profs. Jesus. But anyway. So yeah, I honestly don't know how much time I'm going to have here. And I don't think I can edit the videos together in a way that makes any kind of sense. Because they record them in AVI, and that means I'm going to have 2 super huge files eating up my entire hard drive. But whatever. She should be just about done at this zone, seriously. She only had 5 things to get. I've gotten at least 3 of them, if not more. So I got the POI, I got the waypoint. I think I got something else. Is this the little script cave? Is that what you're telling me to go to? This unexplored area? I'm just hoping it's not all staticky. I don't know. Guild puzzle. Proximic slab. Whatever. Probably something horrible. I've never done it, but most guild puzzles are something horrible. Like jumping puzzles or mini dungeons or something. I went into Langmar Estate once. Some other guild had the place open, so I just wandered in. It made absolutely no freaking sense to me whatsoever. Okay, now what unexplored area are you telling me to go to? I still have 1 POI, that's it. What POI do I still have? Okay, that's Aurora's Remains. It's Tangleroot Outpost, isn't it? Yep, it's Tangleroot Outpost. Which means probably gonna have to kill more of those tendrils just to get to it. Yay! Yeah, it's Tangleroot Outpost, the same one that was last on my other character. But yeah, that's the last thing I have. Not that there's any chance on Earth that I'll actually get there before they really do get home. See, I live with people that are constantly making way too much noise, like always raising their voices way too much, way too often, and it's way annoying. So I try not to record when they're around. Well, when one of them's around, because when it's just one, you don't have to worry. But when they're both here, it gets really loud and really noisy because there's always arguments and crap going on. So more people just running through. Get all the people ignoring all the mobs. Just gonna sit there and do what they're doing because they're just ignoring all the mobs, and I'm not gonna stand here and be the only one fighting them. Am I even in the right place? Probably not. Oh, it's these idiots that blow you up. It's so freaking annoying. Another reason why I like ranged better. Freaking melee's a pain in the ass. I hate it. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction now. I gotta go down this road and around and crap. See, I don't normally ignore mobs, but if there's 400 people running through, I'm not going to be the only one that stands there and fights. So everybody else wants to apparently ignore their loot and miss all the loot. And that would leave all the mobs aggroed and me being the only one fighting. Doesn't sound pleasant. But anyway, I'm probably still going to have to do the stupid tendril event just to get to Tangleroot Outpost, which is my last POI. Another annoying thing. Lots of annoying things going on today. Anyway. Plus, I haven't even, had breakfast or anything. Yes, it's already almost 12:30 in the afternoon and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Because, I was up for a little while. And then I heard car doors. I'm like, okay. So I guess I need to record now if I'm going to record it all. Because you never know when that'll happen again. I don't even want to know what's going on in that chat. I've been not looking at it, but I just glanced at it now, and it's probably just going to hurt my brain. Alright, anyway. feel bad for not talking to the person that's on my guild, but usually there's never anybody on when I'm recording. So. Alright, is that raptor gonna get in my face too? I'm sure this one will. Why do I look like I have loot? I have in the last video too. For some reason I look like I have loot. I'm like glittering like a corpse with loot around it. That's kind of strange. Oh, that was a tree. But anyway. Basically at the risk of delving into stupid crap, the reason I always stop recording is when other people get home is because anytime there's other people in this house, there's constant screaming matches going on. So I try not to record them because I don't want to sit there and record during that BS. So that's why I always end up ending the videos so abruptly, because I just don't want to have to deal with that on top of trying to record and make sense and make anything sound logical. So it's really hard for me to like guarantee how long I'll be on, how long I'll be able to record, or anything like that. So that's why I always end it at the slightest hint that maybe other people are going to be here and it's going to start getting really annoying. What the hell? Did that guy just disappear? Okay then. Is this the place where like the two of the only 4 giants in the entire game spawn? Is that where we are? Ugh, I hate that stupid thing. It's like, it's really great for getting to your enemy quickly, but then it takes 2 hours to reset itself, so if you hit it again, you end up going backwards instead of forwards. It's really annoying. So many things I don't like about thieves. So many things annoy me about thieves. And like I said, I could do ranged, but they're horrible ranged. It's like single target stuff, and if you got more than one target coming at you, and you've got a single target weapon, you're probably in trouble. So that's why I try not to use ranged that much unless I'm in a boss fight with a single target. So anyway, that's the problem with warriors and rifles too. Single target. What the hell? I usually don't come at this from this direction. I've only been here one other time when all this Chaos Rift crap was going on, but somebody said that this is where giants spawn. And I'm like, really? Okay. I saw them one other time I was here. And when I see the giants, I automatically have to kill them, because if you don't know, Giant Slayer is the most impossible Slayer achievement to get. You have to kill 1,000 giants. There's only 4 in the game that count, and they all spawn in event timers. So, anytime you see a giant, run to kill them, because you're never gonna get that 1,000, so take advantage of every opportunity to kill them. Like every time I'm mapping Diessa, if somebody says, hey, giant's up, I drop whatever I'm doing and say, oh, gotta go kill him. I think I'm up to like 29 or something, I don't know. Hey look, I'm done with Brisban, yay! Yay and crap. And I managed to get there without the stupid tendril event. That's a miracle. Let me guess, I didn't get a key, right? Gee, I must be psychic. I didn't get a key. That's like the 3rd or 4th map in a row where I didn't get a key. Now, the next place she has to map, since she still isn't leveled, it's a little less annoying. It's Snowden Drifts, and I don't really have a problem with most of Snowden Drifts, except for the one skill point. The one skill point is absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And if nobody's there to help you, you're probably going to be in trouble trying to solo it. But anyway. Snowden Drifts, where are you? Of course, I don't have any part of it mapped either, it looks like. I forget if there's any place in Gendaron that connects to Snowden. I don't know. But I know this place connects to it, so I'm going to spend a whole crapload of money to get there. Just because I know for a fact that this waypoint in Wayfarer is right next to the portal, and I'm not sure which waypoint in Gendaron is next to it, or if I even have it. So, while we're on a loading screen, I'm going to take a sip of my soda because my throat is killing me again. What else is new? Okay, loading screen. Let's go. I'll listen for once. Ooh, it's all white. And she's wearing white today. And here we go, already starting off, not mapping stuff. Just harvesting crap again. But yeah, I don't really have much of an issue with this zone, other than that one skill point in the cave with the Raven Priestess chick. And on my, I mentioned earlier, in the first part of this video anyway, that for the first year I played this game, I played with 10 or less FPS, and it was horrible. Now, if you know the cave I'm talking about with the skill point in it, with the Raven Priestess and everything, you have to actually jump up some rocks to get to that part of the cave. And even that I could not do, making these 4 little jumps up some rocks. I could not even do that on my old computer without falling 15 times because of 10 or less FPS. So even 4 little jumps like that I had trouble with low FPS. So that's where a lot of my hatred for jumping puzzles started. If I can't even make 4 little jumps like that on the FPS I had for the first year of this game, and then you tell me to do a jumping puzzle, I'm just like head exploding. I mean, yeah, now I've got a much better video card and much better FPS, but just the horror of just trying to make those stupid little jumps before has forever turned me against jumping puzzles, forever and ever. Alright, let me go somewhere where I'm not going to have an enemy on top of me as soon as I swap maps. Hopefully. But anyway, because you know I love loading screens, so let's bring on some more loading screens. Actually, I'm not even in Snowden right now. I just kept getting distracted by all the freaking stuff to, harvest. Yeah, I was gonna say, that stupid moss heart's gonna get in my face now, isn't it? Isn't it? And I'm not... Oh, and the deer, too. Oh, my God. This is why I hate thieves. This is why I hate freaking thieves. I've got so much crap up in my face right now. One's a vet. Stop knocking me back. You're just pissing me off at this point. And you, dick, knock it off. See, I'm not even in Snowden, because I kept getting distracted by freaking things to harvest, and now I've got 400 idiots in my face. Urgh. Annoying. Okay, anyway. She's been getting extremely lucky. I have a feeling that her luck's gonna run out, because she's a thief, and she cannot deal with that kind of crap. Of course, there's an event going on, that's why there's probably so much BS going on. So much crap-eye growing on her. Because of a freaking event. Come on, hurry up, woman! Oh, I so wish they would fix that. Don't stop harvesting until you're done. Got it? Just wasting my time. Okay, anyway. I don't even remember which direction I'm supposed to be going at this point. Got distracted by harvesting. And then 400 idiots. Guess I'm going northwestish. And no, I'm not talking about that stupid brat that the overkilled idiots had. I'm talking about the actual direction. But anyway. More stuff to harvest. Oh yay. Our last viable harvesting tool. And then she'll be using all the permanent ones. That's what they're called. Oh, I swear. I'm having difficulty even forming sentences today. So I'm just really annoyed that this is now a two-part video. I don't think I'm going to be able to edit it into one part. Big bad man hiding behind trees from the little plant girl. Okay. Yeah, you better hide from me. I might be doing Mordremoth's bidding, you never know. Anyway, yeah, I said actually in a comment to another YouTuber who made a video about what's up with the Sylvari and what's going to be happening with them in the new expansion. And I only play human, Norn, and Sylvari. And I usually play my humans and my Norns more than my Sylvari. However, now with all this stuff that has been brought up by Living World Season 2, I find the Sylvari way more interesting than any other race right now. Just because I really am curious to see how they're going to deal with this whole Mordremoth angle in Heart of Thorns, since we're supposed to be a good guy, but who knows what they're going to do. But they've implied that it's going to be interesting, that it's going to be something completely different, so I'm hoping that it will. Like I said in the comment, that I'm hoping it's going to be something along the lines of like while you're playing a Sylvari. See, I haven't heard anything for sure. I've just heard that they have something interesting planned. That's all I've heard. But while you're playing a Sylvari, if they do something like you hear Mordremoth, like every once in a while, like at varying intervals, you just hear Mordremoth like whispering to you and trying to get you to do this, that, or the next thing. And I think that that would be really interesting, that you would have to stop what you're doing and fight off the influence of Mordremoth. And I think that that would be a completely unique player experience, and something that I would enjoy is seeing how they're going to deal with that. Like, how are they going to deal with trying to keep you the hero of the story when you can be taken over or controlled by the supposed, since we don't really know, the supposed bad guy of the story. So I think that would be a very interesting dynamic, seeing how they'd play that. I think they could do a lot of really cool things that I don't know what they're going to do, but I think it could be very interesting. Don't know if it will be, but it could be. Hey look, I'm finally in Snowden Drifts. And she's taking her good old time getting to level 60, isn't she? It's like she knows it's a record or something. It's like, oh my, never gotten a thief to level 60. Trying to drag it out or some such. Why am I out of heart zone? Hate that. When you walk 2 feet and you're no longer in the zone where you're going to get credit for it. Sound is acting weird again. Again, not that you can tell, since the sound is so quiet in the recordings. That's another thing. I was thinking that if I ever partied up with people in a recording, not that I know if that will ever happen, because, like I said, it's really hard for me to party up, let alone record during it, because I never know when I'm going to be able to record, when I'm going to be able to party up, when I'm going to have to log off. Everything's so up in the air. But if I were to party up in a video and try to record it, like, we used to have a TeamSpeak channel that one of the girls in the guild ran, but she has been on for a really long time, so I don't even know if that TeamSpeak channel is still going on, but she basically ran it. But she hasn't been on for like almost a year, so we'd have to like use Skype or something to talk to each other, and I'd have to crank up the computer noise in order for you to be able to hear what the other people in the group are saying, and that would also crank up the game noise. And I had it cranked up, like, I told it to record game noise as well as my voice in the one video, and the game noise, I think it's like 15 or something, let's play 15, the game noise was so loud that you could barely hear what I was saying half the time. And now, you can hear what I'm saying when it's not all staticky and stupid. I keep checking the microphone. But you can hear what I'm saying, but you can't really hear the game that well. So. But if I were to be, like, chatting with other people, I'd have to turn up the computer noise, and then we'd run back into the problem of the computer noise being so loud in the recording that I'd have to, like, be talking over it. So, I don't know. It's just a problem I might run into with the Achievements from Hell idea that I was talking about. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to do it. Because now that I've gotten past Hidden Arcana, she has the rest of the living world to do. Because compared to Hidden Arcana, the rest of it's not as bad. I mean, the last part's pretty bad. But Hidden Arcana is by far the worst. I'm hearing another car. I think it's pulling in here. I think our time's about to be up. So, I don't want to stop it until I know for sure, but I think I'm about to get cut off. Again, she hasn't made it quite to level. Yeah, I definitely think people are home now. Just waiting for the car door to make it official. Yeah. So, I almost made it the whole way to level 60. She's like literally like 90% of the way to level 60. But, here we go. The early ending of yet another video, I think. I still hear the engine running. I don't know what's going on out there. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just going to stop it here just because I have a feeling it's going to get really noisy soon. So anyway, nope, you didn't get to see the milestone, level 60. Oh well, such is life. Maybe next time. I don't know. I still don't know how I'm going to do this whole two-part thing. See, I still haven't heard the car doors, so I don't know if that's just people being really noisy and annoying outside and not actually home. But anyway, I guess I'll stop it here just to be safe. So, again, it's Nocturna.7689 if you want to talk to me in game. So, bye all.